welcome to my quilting life. Come on in. Let's go.
Hi.
Let's go through the house and I'll show you my room. Oh, we're going, today was vacuuming day. We're going to go through. Oh, there's my quilting room. Look at that. Hi guys, how you doing? I'm Tiffany. So if you're new to my channel, I'm Tiffany. This is my quilting life. Don't forget to subscribe down there and like my videos. So I'm going to turn this camera around. If I can find the button. Okay, so today I am working on my blocks that I've been working on for the Insomniac series. I am working on my T-Quilt blocks. I need to get these done and out of the way because I have another 2 projects that I need to do. So I thought we could just come in here, and since Sew Sunday is to promote sewing for at least an hour on Sundays, this is what we're going to do. So let's see who's here. Let's see. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Diane. Hi, Kim. Hi, Judy. Hi, June. Hi, Linda. So let me grab something to put this on right here. There we go. We're going to put you guys down right here facing the machine. And I have to plug it in because I don't want it to die. That was a different fun intro, huh? We came in through the front door, got to walk through the house to my sewing room. All right. So how's everybody doing today? I hope everyone is well and doing good and getting stuff done. Sorry, I'm trying to make it work better. Right here. This is a good spot right there. I want you to be able to see that I'm digging through things. And obviously, I don't have another screen, so when the comments pop up, I'll see the comments then. So I've been today trying to get more blocks done. So they're like this size right now, which is not the right size. I need to take them to 10.5. So I've been adding and adding and adding stuff to them to make them 10.5. And then I'll trim them all down. So for now, I'm just going to sit here and sew. And CJ vacuumed in here, so my seat is not in the right spot. He had to take the room apart to vacuum in here. So I hope everybody's doing good and everybody found my channel good for the live and got their notifications. And if you didn't, you're at least checking because Sundays I always come on around 5. So let's see. So I'm on this one right here, and I'm just going to keep adding to it because it's not 10.5. So I'm just picking up from my thing here. I hold a piece of fabric on here and go, oh, if I move a 1/4 inch, it should be good. So that's what I'm doing. And nothing is being pressed until the very end. And these are my blocks for the T-Quilt block swap that I need to get done. And I'm just adding and adding all the way around. So who out there is sewing today or right now while hanging out with me? Anybody? So I'm just grabbing pieces and sewing them on it, just so you know. If it looks like it needs a piece, then that's what it does. I'm not being too picky on where things go because I don't have the time for that. And okay, I have more scraps than I need because this is just making way more scraps. But so I just move it around on here on my there's a ruler right here. So I need another skinny strip. And this one is not long enough. So let's add to it. So I'm just taking little scraps and putting them together and then sewing them on. Like this. I want more of that showing. All right, so this should now be 10.5 inches worth. I'll cut off this little scrap because I'm using all the little scraps of There's a block. They just need to be pressed and trimmed. I'm just throwing them out of the way. Hi, Rowena. I like the name Rowena. It's really nice. Sewing some baby, quilting a baby quilt. I'm going to scoot this down and move this closer because I'm like straining here. My legs are killing me today. They won't stop shaking and shivering. It sucks. Hi, Vivian. Hi, Little B Cross. And I've been working on finishing Splendid Sampler 2 quilt. I did Quilt As You Go, and I'm sewing the blocks together with Sashing's handwork. Ooh, fun. Lost internet earlier, so if I poof, that's what happened. Going to be a great grandma again, number 5. Wow, Vicky, that's awesome. We got 140 blades turned. Points are good, just need to be pressed and sewn into place. Wow, that is awesome, Kim. Good work. You're getting a lot done. Hi, Andrea. I just sat down my breakfast, 8:30 a.m. Whee! Let me cross working on Bjorn Bear quilt. I think I looked that up. That was really cool. Wow, congratulations, Vicky. Hi. Okay, good. I got it. So let's grab another one. I didn't have very many blocks left. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left to go to build on. So I'm just grabbing, and then I look, and then I kind of decipher on my tray how much inches I need. So I need to get to 10.5, so I know how much to add to each side just by looking. So I just need a little strip for one side right here. That kind of is too big. Let's put it on this one, and then we'll go to the other side. So I need a little, find a little strip. And I'm just cutting as I go right here, which makes it so much easier, honestly. And if it doesn't seem straight, I kind of just straighten it up a little. All right, so I don't need to add. I'm just digging through this bin right here. It's all scraps. It's that deep, by the way. It's very big and lots and lots of stuff in it. Now I just need to grab something that's, ooh, here we go. Is this big enough? Let's see. If I take a 1/4 inch away, oh yeah, perfect. So this will go on this side. And I still need to add to the other sides too. And look, some of these are just like perfect too. It's kind of weird. Like I really don't have to cut much off of them. It'd be great. Easy to work with. And this piece is actually from the back of my dad's quilt that I just added here. My dad's, he got a Bargello quilt that I designed, and this was his backing fabric for it. It's really pretty. Okay, so that equals 10.5. And now let's add to this side. We need about, if I cut this in half, I could use it, but let's grab something skinnier. How about frogs? Oh yeah, let's put some frogs on here. I just need to trim it up, blow it out of the way. Let's sew it on. And then I go around all 4 sides before I throw it out of the way, because I want to make sure that every point gets 10.5. So that's 10.5. That's not 10.5 yet. It wasn't big enough. So I just keep adding, you know, if it's not big enough. And sometimes I just grab from my little scrap pile here, sew some together. I'm going to make a long little strip right now with the skinny pieces. Trying to use up all of these scraps. So like if you're working on a scrap quilt, you're going to have more scraps from your scraps. So just dig from the pile, take what you need, make it long enough. As long as one side is completely flush, that's all that matters. And I'm just going to make this as long as that. So I need like 1 or 2 more pieces. And it's all getting trimmed anyway when I'm finished. So trying to find another skinny little piece that's long. Aha, let's see. This one might do. All right, now that should be long enough. Look at that. Yay. That's my straight side. So let's sew down this side right here. Or I will sew. Actually, that's not very straight. Let's straighten it up with the scissors. I know this seems like really weird to do this way, but I at least need a straight line to sew down when I'm adding it. And there we go. But under, see, so there's another block. And I just added to it, and I know it seems funky, but everything's going to get trimmed nicely. Oh, there we go. Trying to get these done though, because I have another project that I got to do. I need to make a pug quilt. So, and I've been looking and looking and looking online, and like Spoonflower has so many digital prints for pugs, but this quilt is for a 13-year-old boy who loves pugs. And I don't want to, all the pug fabric that Spoonflower has for digital print is, I'm not finding anything on quilting cotton. There's some that are on, you know, like all sorts of other kinds of cotton, but not the kind of cotton I want for inside of a quilt. So I really got to like focus. And then Robert Kaufman prints, you know, the company, they have a designer that made a pug panel. So I was thinking about getting that because it seems boyish, and I can match all the colors that are in it, but I might need 2 panels because I need to make a twin size and one panel that's, you know, 42 inches long by 30. I don't even think it's 30 inches. I think it's like 24 inches wide because they're 10-inch squares that are in it. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 squares on it. So I don't know. I might get it though because then go wash your hands. Oh, okay. Well, then give them a second. But yeah, I got to do that. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Where were we? Oh my goodness. There's lots more of you. Let's see.
Hi.
I said hi to Andrea. Charla, hello. Yvonne, hello. Sharon, hello. And when do you have to get these blocks to tea? You know, I guess I'm gonna have to relook at my PDF download because it's an M month, a month that starts with an M, and I'm not sure if it's March 1st or May 1st. Whatever it is, I still want to get them done and sent in so that I don't have this to worry about, and then I can get to my other things that I need to do for customers. If that makes any sense. So I don't know exactly when they are due, Linda. I'll have to look because I forgot. Hi, Quilting for the Soul. Saying hi to everyone. I said, oh, hi, Loretta. Can't stay long, dinner tonight. Hi, Robbie. Let's see. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Terry. Sure, Fat Quarter Shop came around something with pugs. Was doing something with pugs. I'll have to look on Fat Quarter Shop then. Congratulations, Vicky. That's wonderful. My photo of baby and me, mom's knee, my Nana, great Nana. I look every day on my wall. It's so special to have my great Nana in it. There's a pretty girl. Oh, you're talking. Okay. Yeah. Hold on, Brenda. Come here, Tree. Let's say hi. Come say hi. Hold on 2 seconds. Let's see. Hi, Sandy. Okay. Come here. Let's say hi. Say hi to everyone.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to my quilting show. We started this.
What are you making?
The houses.
Yeah, you're making houses. Is this houses on Triana's quilting show? Yeah.
Tiffany's quilting show.
Oh, it's Tiffany's quilting show. Well, you just said it was your quilting show.
It's
Here, you sit just right. And then you can help Tiffany. How's that?
Let me do this.
Okay, let's grab a piece to put on it and I'll let you do it. So let's see, is this long enough?
Yes.
No, it's not. We got to add to it. So let's grab another piece right here. Let's add to it. So let's put this right sides together. Let's line up those two ends. Oh, this has got a cut piece on the end, so it's kind of crooked. So let's make it straight.
Those scissors are sharp.
Yep, those scissors are sharp. That's why Tiffy does it for you. Huh? Is that why Tiffy does it?
Yes.
Okay,
Now
ready?
let me do it myself.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
So go slow. Go slow.
Don't hurt my fingers.
Okay, we're not gonna hurt your fingers. All right, now we gotta press it this way. See, like that.
Let me do it.
You do it. All right, now we're gonna put it on here like this. Yeah, we'll put a little bit on both sides, just like this.
Yes, let me do it.
You want to do it?
Yes.
Right here, enough on both sides. Okay, so let's lift this up. We're gonna put it down. We're gonna go. Okay, remember you hold it nice. No push. One of these days, I'm going to teach this girl how to use the brother machine. Let's lift it up out of there and look.
Whoa.
Hi, Teresa. I just saw your name pop up. All right, so now we got to finger press it this way.
Let me do it.
You do it?
Finger press.
Yep, use your finger. Oh, look at she's using her sharp nails.
Whoa. See what?
Whoa. All right, let's trim this end
Whoa.
off. Just like that. We'll turn it around and trim this one off like this. All right, so now we have, oh, we have plenty of inches that way. So now what do we got to do? Which side do we add on? This side? Or are we going to add on this side?
No.
No, we got
Just
to, on this side? Okay. I think we should add on this side. That way this is more
do
center.
yellow.
Yellow? Okay, we'll do
Yes.
yellow. It's a
No,
yellow
it goes
batik.
right here.
And batiks weren't supposed to land in here. So let's see which side looks like the correct side. And it looks like this one. So let's lay it on there. Put it under.
Let me do it.
Start sewing.
Yes, yes.
Hold on. We'll align it. You got to hold it right here.
I don't hurt my fingers.
We're not going to hurt your fingers. Okay, we got to straighten that seam because you went sideways. Hold on.
Let me do a scissors.
Hey, why don't you go get your little pillows, your little tooth fairy pillows, so we can show everybody. Go get your little tooth fairy pillows. Watch out for the cord. Step over it. There you go.
I
Go
think
get your
that-
tooth fairy pillows
I
so you can
think
show
that-
everyone. She got a gift from Teresa here in the chat. And it's tooth fairy pillows. All Tiffy had to do was sew them shut. 2.5. That's not 2.5. Where are they? Go get your tooth fairy pillows so you can show everyone how pretty they are. All right, we're going to add this on this side while she goes and gets her little pillows. All right, so here is another block that should be 10.5 inches all the way. Plenty, plenty, and plenty. So here's another block. I just got to trim it up and press it, or press it then trim it, obviously. Did you find them, Tree? Where are they? All right, so I'm going to use up more of this stuff, my pieced pieces. We're going to throw the kitty cat one on here. Did you find your little pillows? Put that back right now.
Step in the cord.
Hold on, Tiffy's going to do something real quick. We're going to get your other pillows to show everyone what Teresa sent you. So let me cut this real quick and then we'll grab it and show everyone, okay? Watch out for the cord. You're going to end up pulling it. All right, hold on, guys. I'm going to take a second and we're going to grab something. Don't touch nothing. You just talk only, okay? Just talk.
Hi, welcome to my quilt teacher.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna put this right here, and I'm gonna go grab your little pillows. Okay.
Yes.
You talk. No touch nothing. Just talk.
Hello, welcome to my cottage. Hello. So we are using a mask.
I'm not Tiffy.
This is
Hey. Trina, hey. Trina. No touch. Tiffy said no touch.
All right.
So we let me use my mask.
Okay. So Teresa had little mess ups, but the girls don't care. So she sent these, and all I had to do was seal them. So they're little tooth fairy pillows. So when they lose a tooth, it goes in the little thing, and then the tooth fairy can leave them money. And here's the other one.
Let me use a mask.
So this came from Teresa, so that the girls, and here's the backs. And then they got this. So all I have to do is stuff it. It's a sleepy time pillow. So she left it to where all I have to do is, stuff it for the girls. Such wonderful, wonderful embroidered gifts. Isn't that just super cute? So once I stuff it, the girls can have their thing. And then she sent some stickers. And then here's a reading pillow. So all I have to do is stuff this. There's 2 of these. So again, here's the pillow part. You know, the book will go in, and then the pillow gets stuffed somewhere. Where was it? It's right here. So all I have to do is stuff it. So here's one of the girls' gifts.
Somebody please pull my hair
There's
out.
2 of them exactly the same. And then she sent, I don't know what I'm going to make with it, but we're going to make something. So this is a little piece of an embroidered owl. So we'll try to figure out what we can make with this for the girls.
Let me use a mouse. I do not get sick.
Okay, you don't want to get sick? There you go. It doesn't fit because you're so small. See? You're too small. That doesn't fit. There you go. Just leave it right there, okay? And then here's the other one that I'm going to make something out of for the girls. Hi, Senada. Hi, Wanda. Okay, and then she realized when I did my big quilt from everybody, my birthday quilt, here was one of the blocks. So I'll throw this into something else in my little drawer of blocks. She made her daughter a quilt, and here is all the leftovers from her daughter's quilt. So I'm going to figure this out and put it all together. So what great gift, and I can make something for the girls to have to lay on the couch and stuff with all this. And then she sent me a bag that she started. All this is I love this. This is like embroidered. I didn't know embroidery machines do all this awesomeness. So here's the other side. And all I need to do is add the straps, which she sent me the straps for. Since I'm on my bag kick, I can put this together. And there's the inside.
This is plenty of red.
That's plenty of red.
Yes.
And then for my wonderful pile of blocks, she sent more blocks. Since I have tons and tons of blocks. And then a bag pattern. So wonderful, wonderful gifts from Teresa. And I thanked her already, but I'll thank her again right here. Thank you, Teresa, for all the wonderful gifts, because the girls are going to love it when I'm done with everything. Okay, watch out now. Tiffy's going to climb over this way. Nope, nope, nope. You can stay right here. Just scoot over. These pieces aren't going to fit, but that's good that you're trying. We're going to go on one side. We're going to pull this up, and Tiffy's going to sit down. And then you can climb back up so you could sew.
Hi, look at my.
All right, let's see. Hold on.
That's all my pieces.
Let's see what people are saying real quick, okay? We got to scroll down.
We can do this.
We got lots and lots to scroll. Look at that. Look at all this.
You're squeezing me.
Hold on. Let's bring it real close because I can't see that far. All right, guys. Oh, they said hi, pretty girl. Make sure you say hi to everyone. All right, so let's see who else is in here. Okay, I saw the pug panel. I think that's a good option. Then make some bright blocks. And yeah, exactly, Andrea. You know what panel I'm talking about. It's a Robert Kaufman one. When you look for pugs online, there's one that's really, really cool. It's a pug facing forward, wearing sunglasses, and it says Pug Life. And he looks like, you know what I mean? It's cute as could be, but I don't think it's for a 13-year-old boy. So that's why I'm trying to find something different. They're saying hi, Triana.
Hi.
I'm saying hi. Everybody's saying hi to you. Sweetie helper quilting can teach. Best way to teach them. Good job. Yeah, I'm trying to teach her. I'm gonna attempt to put her on the brother machine and play with paper first till she knows how to push it under without putting her hands close to the needle. She's getting good at that.
So maybe
So I just have to let her practice.
No.
She's a star. Yeah, so this is very cute. Yes, she's gonna be my little quilting girl. She was out in the garage with me on the long arm earlier because we're trying to finish that too, huh?
Let me do
Hold
this.
on, no, we'll do it in a second. We're reading comments real quick. She said, "Oh, I had boys, grandsons, and great grandsons." Well, she's not a grandkid or anything like that. She's my adopted niece. For those of you who don't know, I just gotta get it to you. Okay, wait. I have the perfect machine for her. Just gotta get it to you. Oh, Sharon, that's cool. Hey, hold on. She's going to be a go-getter. Yeah. She's going to be making lots of stuff. You know, I actually think I told you this. I'm not sure if I told you guys this. I let her use my long arm. She made a little video on Facebook. How does a 4-year-old long arm? And it was just the cutest video ever. It was mainly for her mom. And I took the piece because it was just a practice panel. And I actually cut it out and bound it and made a table runner for her mom. She made, huh? You made your mom a table runner for Mother's Day, huh?
Yes.
Yes. And it says, "I love you, Mom." And then we did it in cursive on the long arm, and she did so good. It's a lot of scribbles, but she did really good.
Daddy takes me on a motorcycle, take me to highway.
I'm going to post office tomorrow. Mailbox.
Highway.
This winter broke. Oh, CJ came in and put his face in, huh? Probably because I wasn't paying attention. Hold on, let's finish these comments real quick. Cutie, the pillows. What a sweet, thoughtful gift, Teresa. Yes, definitely. These girls love their gifts when they get gifts from everyone. It's kind of cute. They have so many toys. Today they got a big bag filled with stuffed animals that are Easter bunnies. It's just the cutest thing. In a long time getting to watch. Hi, Wanda. I think I said that a minute ago, though. We're still going through. Hi, Linda. Hi, Gwynny. Wait. You got to watch out because there's a cord. Wait, is there another? Okay, there you go. Are you leaving? Huh? You going to go out of here? Okay, go. Tiffy's going to do some more sewing, okay? Yes, okay. All right, guys. She's going to disappear, and I'm going to sew some more. But there was a Miss Triana's little segment of the show. All right, let's put this out of the way. We're going to pick up this piece, and let's see. Oh, that's 10.5 that way.
Pick up this
Not
chair.
10.5 that way. No, leave the chair, please. Please leave the chair, Triana.
No, let me have a purple one.
A purple what?
Right there.
No. Get your little pillows and that's it.
No.
Oh, that's not good
Mommy,
enough. I need a skinny piece. I'm looking for a really skinny piece and I am not finding one in this tub. Here, we'll put this. This should be good. There we go. We'll put this on here, on this side. Okay. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just doing these blocks. What, baby? I'm gonna cut this off before I get to it. I guess she's coming back for some more. Hold on, Tiffy's gotta lift this up. We're gonna cut this extra piece off.
Ow.
Yep, that's Tiffy's knee lift. You can't put your hands on it, please. Don't touch it. That's for my knee.
For your knee.
Yep, for my knee. So, ask everyone who's all sewing. Tell me who's all sewing right now while watching.
Triana and Tiffy.
I know, you got to ask them. Say who's sewing. Hi, June.
Hi, June.
Say who's sewing right now. Tell me if you're sewing. Can you say that? Tell me if you're sewing. They got to tell us.
I saw this.
Yeah, you're sewing this. Okay, let's see. We got more than plenty enough that way.
No,
Plenty enough that way. Ooh, look at this. This one is 10.5 all the way around. So now this can go in just to get iron piles. So here's another block. Hi, Sue. Let's throw that in our pile. Let's grab another one. I gotta reach over you. We're gonna make it tight. All right.
Don't let me.
We're gonna add to this one. Let's add this stuff because I got plenty of it. Yeah. Let's add it to this side. Oh, let's see, because Tiffy's got to look. We're gonna add it right here. Let's get rid of the seam right here because I don't like the seams. They annoy me.
Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, be careful.
Yeah, you be careful. Don't touch. Tiffy's gonna add that to a different piece. How about that?
Let me
We'll add it
take
to the other skinny one. Let's sew this on first. I guess today's Sew Sunday consists of a 4-year-old doing some. Oh no, don't push so hard. Got to make it go on nicely. Okay, let's break that off. We're gonna cut it first.
No, let me
I'll
cut it.
do. You can't cut. You cut wrong. We tried teaching you, but it didn't work.
Timmy, it works.
All right, let's push that seam under and press it. Oh, and we had a fabric line up with another fabric, but guess what? That's okay. So see how that happened? Same fabric lined up. That's okay. I don't care. So we should have not 10.5 that way yet. You gotta be careful, please, because of the cord. Don't knock my cord. Don't knock my cord. Thank you.
Let me draw.
No.
Let me draw a smiley face.
How about you go get everybody else, please?
Let me draw.
All right, let's add this. I like this piece.
Let me
Let's
draw a
add it right
picture.
here on this side. Hold on, sweetie.
Let me draw a picture.
What?
Let me draw a picture.
No, because Tiffy's sewing. Go play, please.
No.
Yes, I don't want to have anybody. I want everybody to be able to watch this video nicely and not have you bug, because that's what you're doing to Tiffy right now. You're bugging.
Let me draw a picture, please.
Go on the table and draw, please. Thank you. All right, we need another thin piece. I'm scrolling through the comments again, guys, so that I could see what everyone's doing. Okay, where are we? Hi, Gwenny. Good idea. Everyone's saying hi. Hi, Robin. I think they have guards to put around the needle for children. You know what? I think I've seen one. It's like a plastic piece that goes around it. They do have little kids sewing machine, but we had one for Lexa when she was little. It was just this little dinky machine. We could never get it to keep holding the thread. It was very finicky. It was a mess. It never wanted to hold the thread, and it only had two little itty bitty places to thread it. And it was so slow. It went chugga 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 chugga, and it didn't have no choo choo because it was very, very slow. But it was cute. But I say, hey, I think it had a little plastic piece that popped down over the needle so that they couldn't touch it. It's good to take time with her. She will always remember that. Yes, exactly. Hi, June. Sorry, last live. I mistook your time for the address. I heard Tiff say address and panicked for you. I realized after logged off. So I'm sorry. Okay, that was at Sandy's. Hi, Sue. Hi, Brenda. Robin is working on Candace Court. No problem. Sammy's saying no problem. Does ironing pieces count? Yes, it counts because you're doing something. Saneda is embroidering a zipper pouch. Ooh, fun. It looked great, Teresa. I think you could design a project for Vicky at Creative Notions Kid Club. We'll mention it to Vicky. The cushions are so fun for kids. Yes. Yeah, get in touch with each other. Pulling scraps and making scrappy quilts for each other for pet beds. Robbie, does cutting jeans count? Yes, it counts. And you guys saw I showed you my garage. I have a ton of jeans. It's time I finally get to it and make a jean quilt. I've been slacking on that. I have a lot to do. She likes your blocks, doing laundry. Got my blocks done, then making pouches. Ooh, fun. Hi, Chris. Yeah, well, I'm okay. Just having leg pain today, but When ain't I having leg pain? I lost my mind. Haha, I had to see some trolls on another channel. What is wrong with some twits out there? Sandy, love your heart quilt. I saw your heart quilt, Sandy. I love it too. It's pretty awesome. I had to go finish the cushion. Grandkids coming tomorrow when he sure does count. Or I'll be saying hi to Kim. It's late for me working in the morning. I'm watching in bed. Okay, Brenda. How late is it there? What I'm gonna get down now further. It's 5:54 here. What time is it for everyone else? Quilting for the sew, not sewing, still packing for next week's move. Oy, moving. Hi, Mary. Let me get up here. Bye, Sandy. Bought a small house for granddaughter. Worked out great. 2 hours, then broke. Wasted $45. Hi, Nita. Currently working on owl blocks for the Fancy Forest quilt. You know, and I actually have the Fancy Forest quilt pattern. I just haven't made it yet. I haven't even pulled the pattern out to see what I need to do and how much yardage and blah, blah, blah. But I actually have the pattern. I saw it and had to have it when I was at the quilt store one day. I was like all over that. Taught my girls how to sew on my mom's treadle. Oh, that's pretty cool. And it's scarf from my daughter. She wears and wants another 55-inch check belt sewing, May cleaning oil, sewing machine fix easy. Not sewing right now, but today I made a bag project for my daughter to keep her sewing supplies in. It's almost 7. Let's see, it's 5 for Diane. Diane was saying bye. I'm still here with you. Oh, okay. 656 for Diane. It's 8 squares, pugs making faces. Yes, that's the one. 756 we're Michigan for Vicky. 1 a.m. for June. Wow. I was given trash bag of jeans to add to my tote for quilts. Oh, that's cool. I've been saving jeans to quilt from, I think I go to the Goodwill. So Nada, I am making my blocks for my T-Quilts block swap. I'm trying to get these sections to 10.5 inches. So I'm just adding a little bit here and a little bit there to get them to size. And I'm just grabbing what I can and sewing what I can together. And I'm using scraps as well, so that everything is the size I need it to be. So yeah, I'm having fun with it. Lots and lots of fun to just sew scraps together. And I know other people are probably not doing it the way I am, but I think it looks cool. So that's why I'm doing mine the way I am. I'm gonna chop this right about there. All right, line this up. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to finish them up so I can get to the other customer projects and stuff that I have to do. So, all right, here's 3 pieces sewn together. And I'm gonna put them on here. And that should end up being the correct size when it's sewn on. All right. So let's see, 10.5. They're more than 10.5. I'm just making sure I have the right amount. So here's another block that needs to be pressed. And it says no black around the outside or whatever, but this one has chain link or chicken wire. So if there's a black border around this, I don't think that's going to matter. I think it'll be just fine. So that one's done. Oh, look at this. I only have 3 more to do. Yay. All right, let's add some more of this. Okay, give me hugs and kisses.
Bye.
Bye, sweetie. I love you.
Love
I
you.
see you Tuesday, okay?
Yes. See you.
See you Tuesday.
See you Tuesday.
Okay. The girls are going home now, so. All right, let's sew this one on now. We're going to get my amount of inches I need just by using my little string things I made. So I made these long strings for anybody that didn't watch my Insomniac series. I made long strips, and I'll probably have plenty left over, obviously, for other projects. But at least it's all sewn together now. I'm just finger pressing, so that side's now 10.5. This side just needs a little bit. I think I'm going to add it to this side though. So let's cut a nice straight line right here and add to this side with a string of some sort. I have to dig through my tub because there's so much in here. Let's put pink. Do I have enough pink? Oh yeah, plenty. And some of these are like super big, but that's okay because everything that I cut off, like all the long pieces that I've been cutting off, all these long pieces that I've been cutting off, I'm just going to sew them all together and make more strings for my tub. All right, so this one is now 10.5 all the way around. Yep. So here's another one done. Obviously my tub is in the way. All right, throw that out of the way. Let's grab another one. Okay. Let's put some white polka dots on this one. No, let's do strings first and then white polka dots. So I have strings of all sizes, by the way, like from 2 inches on up. Okay, so this will go on this side. And then still needs a little bit more, so we'll put the white polka dot. All right, now I need to go, that's 10.5. So it's like some of these are crooked, so I still need to add to the side. So I'm going to add to this side. Reason for adding to one side and not the others, because I want my center square that I'm writing on to be a little bit more in the middle. And since this one is like one way 10.5, but the other way is not, I have to add something. So just add something that I don't mind chopping up. Let's put it to where this guy's on this side. And I just line it up and sew it. This is the fun thing about sewing scraps. Here's another one. Just need to trim it up. All right, last one, and then you guys can watch me trim all these. So I have a long way to go on this one, and the tub is totally in the way. Ooh, let's put some high heels on this one. Let's see, I need 2 pieces like that. So let's sew high heels and spirals to add to this. I thought I had that cheetah print that goes with the high heels though, because I had the whole thing when I made. I guess it's not up here. I must have used it on another piece. All right, we'll just sew this together. And we'll add the high heels. That'll be a fun little piece. Finger press that. Finger press this. High heels on fabric, guys. I had the I don't know if it's still in here, the cheetah print that goes with it. It's funny. Or leopard or whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. All right, let's put some this on this side. No, let's use a bigger one. I need to go to 10.5. That's not going to go to 10.5. We need bigger. We need bigger. All right, let's cut the seam off. So some of them ended at seams, and I just been chopping them off like this with scissors so that it's not in my sewing. Lining it up and sewing it on. Oh, I thought something fell. I'm going to hold this like that.
If you know your music was still on in the garage.
It shouldn't have been. That would be CJ then. My Bluetooth is not on. That would have been CJ, not mine.
Oh.
All right, so now I need
I had
to
him turn it off
add.
for you because it was on.
Let's see, is this long enough? No, but we can make it long enough. No. No. Let's see if this makes it 10.5. No. Need bigger. Need a bigger piece. Let's just sew these two together. They seem to be the same size. Okay. As soon as I sew this on, then I will read comments before I go over to the iron and start pressing everything. Let's make sure every end is 10.5. That's 10.5. Don't really have 10.5 right there. We're gonna press it and see, because if I press it out, then it might lay a little bit flatter. So here's the next one. And now I just need to press everything. So let me read the comments. We're gonna have a nice close-up shot right here. Hi guys. All right, let's see what we got going on, and then we'll go press. I gotta plug the iron in anyway. Duh. Give me 2 seconds. Gotta get this thing nice and warm. Should have brought Squeak out instead because it is daytime and I like that iron better. Okay. Wow, there's lots of comments. I'm behind. All right, I saw that. What are you making? Okay, the Nita says there's 486 pieces to cut for the owls alone. What? Oh my goodness. Brenda's 8 a.m. up 4:30 a.m. That is for the large one. Let's see. I have to take a picture when I'm done and post it to your Facebook page. Okay, Sonata. Just having full thanks. Bye, Triana. She left. Hi, Tammy. You will, whatever you make it. Want to keep the owls. I haven't been going through a lot of my fabric scraps lately. My mom gave me 2 totes of stuff, and my roommate went to a yard sale and bought me a big box of fabric for an early birthday gift. That's awesome. I love yard sales, garage sales, moving sales, estate sales, you name it. That's the best place to get fabric. But you gotta have to like read the paper. Our town posts yard sales in the paper, and they put a map with little dots where to find it. I'm pretty sure everyone else does that in their local paper too. And I just look, and if they say anything like craft supplies or quilting or fabric related type stuff, then I'll go to it. I also go to the ones that have sheets, and so I can get sheets. Hi, Jim. Lucky for you, Sharon. We'll have a lot of scraps to use for a swap. Just moved back from Florida and haven't seen any swaps yet. Just trying to do some little things for the flea market. And Kim I said hi, thank you. I was on the phone, so I didn't see what you were talking about. It's okay, Teresa, if you missed anything. Thank you. I could not see those. I need a good design and sweet pea patterns, so not sure about that. No problem. See you. 60 points ironed. Just 80 to go. Whew. Hi, Faith. All right, let's go over to the iron and get some pressing done. All right, you guys can see I have lots to press. So here's my stack of already pressed but need to be trimmed ones. I'm gonna close the door and let's see how much brighter it makes right here if I turn that on. right there. Oh, look at that. Much better. All right, so I'm just going to press all these. And see, this doesn't look like it's 10.5, but maybe when I take the ruler to it, we'll see. 'Cause once these are steamed and pressed really nicely, I should be able to get 10.5 inches from all this. We'll see. I'll stack this one in the pile anyway. And when I get to it, then we'll see. So there's lots of blocks. You guys can see them when I lay them down to press. And I'm using lots of steam because I want it to lay super duper duper flat. And since this was all scraps, there'll probably be a little bit of shredding. I'll just pull those through, throw it on the floor. This one's cool because this one had a train land perfectly. You see that? Isn't that awesome? So some of these, like the cuts, just landed in the best places. So it's pretty cool. My camera's facing the door. What do you need? You don't have a shirt on. Scott tried to come in to talk to you guys, but he's shirtless like always. I don't think he's never wearing a shirt. It's funny. Hi, Lisa. Oh, I see something that I missed. I had first rotary blade injury, went to the urgent care. Thankfully, they could glue the gash closed. Ay, ay, ay. Was it a finger, Robin? Please help. I've been abducted by rock and roll loving aliens. I thought earlier we were being hailed on by other crafts, but nah.
We supposedly had hail yesterday,
We
but
had-
not at our house.
Yeah, it rained all day yesterday here.
The people in town said they had hail.
Okay, I said that. Thanks. You made me giggle already in a new humor today. Careful, Robin. Scott, you're a hairy guy. Yeah, he's my bear.
Yes, I am.
That's okay. In the summertime, I shave him, so it's all gone in the summertime. It stays nicely, it's like it almost like he's waxed, but he's really not waxed. Oh, they glue your gas shows. Hi, Verdi. I didn't see you there. What's up?
What meals? Dinner and fries, and cheese.
He's getting ready to go to the store, so
Got McRib.
we're talking about food too.
Banquet turkey, and mac and cheese, and cheese rice, and chicken nuggets and fries.
Chicken and nuggets, is okay, I guess.
Okay. Since we had the deep dish.
Hold on, keep scrolling again. You went too fast.
I already read
Chicken
them
and rice. So that sounds good.
all. Yeah, banquet, cheesy rice and chicken.
Okay. Yeah, just get a couple,
You
whatever.
don't
I'll
like the
eat.
McRib?
I did. I used to, but I don't like it anymore.
You don't like the sweet and sour, though.
No, I don't eat the sweet and sour.
What about their meatloaf for their Salisbury steak?
I'll probably eat that one. That looks good.
Okay.
He's doing the grocery shopping, so he's making sure he gets everything that I like. Because I'm a
Okay.
picky
Beef
eater.
steak. Cheese rice steak.
Oh, I could try that. Yeah,
Okay.
let's grab those kind of things. Yeah, as long as it's not disgusting seeming.
Yeah.
This one
Okay.
ended up with a tractor. So I'm going to make sure when I trim the block down that tractor is 100%, seeable. Lots and lots of steam. Some of these blocks have so many pieces, but they're all going to get sealed off anyway, any seams, because I'm putting a 2.5 inch black border around every single block. So, which is cool. Ooh, this one has a kitty cat right there. In plain sight.
Anything else special you need?
No,
Cookies, chips?
nope, I have them.
Okay, you sure?
Mhm.
Okay. Love you.
Me too. This one got a kitty cat right there and some flowers underneath it. The last thing after sewing everything on, the last thing I have to do besides putting the black all the way around is I got to write my name and my city and state in all these little squares. Unfortunately, my name is not very long, but my city is. My city is the Lake Havasu City. So I have to write it really tiny. I'm not a tiny writer either. It's kind of funny. I write big. Oop, this one got a tractor too. Look at that. So a couple of you who are in the T-quilt swap, you guys are good. Whoever will end up with tractors. And this one has horses, tractors and horses. Not just any horses. They are like psychedelic, awesome horses. So there's the horses, and then there's the tractor. My blocks are just like super duper. Like starts out almost log cabiny like, and then it goes to scrap. It's so funny. They're so cool. This one has a little bit of a tractor in it, and this one has a pig and some train and some dragonfly and some alphabet. So this one has a little bit of everything. It's kind of funny. They're cute. This one has Christmas fabric in it. I think there's only 2 blocks that ended up with Christmas fabric. Not very many got Christmas fabric because I don't have much. I have it all in the garage, which I should bring in and finally clean up. This one has a tree frog. That's very, very, very noticeable. Mr. Tree Frog hanging out right there. And a tractor wheel. Oh, and a turtle. This one has a turtle holding an umbrella. Oh, I see comments. I see comments. Deep scrolling. Wow, I'm really behind, aren't I? You cut the inside of your left hand. Woo wee. I've chopped my fingers off, so don't feel bad. I sewed them back on though. The ends, just the tips. We would have to get permission to use someone's design. Vicky can talk to them as they are really cute. Granny said hi to the sleep under radar too. Been here for a while. Oh, my iron the same way. Yeah, I use water bottles and just save them. And when they get too crunched up, because the girls like to come in here and crunch them, then I just use more water bottles because I drink water all day long. So I want some chocolate. He's going to the store and I already have chocolate. I'm not supposed to eat much of it. So I have it for, supposedly dark chocolate helps for migraines, and I get migraines and headaches all the time. Come to find out, all it does is give me a stomach ache. So I eat it very, very, very sparingly because it's good, but I don't eat much chocolate anymore. Shall we send him our list to save us time, right? King cake from Mardi Gras. It's got to come back. I'm not finished with my grocery list. You guys know, if you guys all lived here, this is how Scott is. If you all lived here and you didn't want to get up to go to the grocery store, he's the kind of guy who would go to your house, get your list, or take a list via text message or something, and he would go to the store for you and then bring you all your groceries and put them away. That's the kind of guy he is. He's just like, he's the open the door. I hate it when he does it. I mean, some women probably love it, but I hate when he opens the door for me, like the car door. And I don't know. I guess it's because I'm a little independent and he's like the chivalrous type man. You know what I mean? He's like the Southern gentleman, you know, except he was born and raised in Pennsylvania, so that's not Southern, but you know what I'm saying. He's like that. Not serious. Who's not serious? I missed that. Probably something Scott said. I'm not sure. You have the cutest scraps. I have so much more. Diane, you got a box of them, remember? I have so much more in the garage, but those are for like crumbs, not strings. So I have so much. So much. The scrap, someone will love that quilt. Tiffany, what did you show? I just was showing pieces in some of the blocks, how cute they are. Of course, it's a block swap, so 48 people will enjoy your scraps. I think it's 50 people. I don't know how many extra are in it. Hi, so Becca. I don't know why I just said so, but hi, Becca. Let's see. Gave out 3 more quilts today. Awesome, Faith. That's cool. Teresa sent them to my house. I have a package on its way to you. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Becca. We'll look for it in the mail. I have other packages coming from other people and things that I've ordered too. So he's he's got his week cut out because he's going to have to keep going every other day because boxes don't fit in the PO box because it's a little tiny long PO box. So they have to give us a key for the big huge boxes. So we try not to let it get too full because we do get big boxes all the time, especially when I order stuff. Good on you, go girl. I like that. Tiff, enjoy it. Not too many do it. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of men that everybody that I've ever did, nobody's ever been like Scott. That's nice of him. I have 4 more ready to quilt. Awesome. Hobby, Robin, and using the little guys. Faith, hi Becca, Tiffany. That's not what I meant. What did you show? What I sent? Oh, I showed the pillows. The stuff that's in the box. This I haven't stuffed yet because I've been working on this and I need room to tear everything apart. I showed this stuff, Teresa, and the sleepy reading pillow. I showed all this stuff. So this is what I showed. Oh, yeah, that went too fast again. You get a certain amount of quilts to make, then I can die. How funny. Oh, that's sweet. Community minded fellow. Yes, he is, definitely. Keep adding more quilts to your list. You never die. I'm like you, independent like you, but take it. Haha, there is men push in front of you. That's hard to take. There's no, I went fast. I can't see. There is no chivalry in Chinese culture. Sorry. Yes, enjoy. I'm doing the little things for you. It's sweet keeper. Opening the door for you is a sign of respect. I know. I don't know. I'm like I need to open my door because I want to get in comfortably. And I don't want to accidentally have a hand in the door when it gets closed because that's happened to me before. And it sucks. This one has chickens and bugs, and chickens eat bugs. I know some of you don't like bugs, but it's cute little beetle fabric. So see, we got chicken and we got bug. Chickens eat bugs. Oh, and we got some tractors too. So we're on a farm with all my fabric. All right, so let's go and cut all this now. Look at all that. I got to cut every single one of these. So I'm going to take you over real quick. Give me 2 seconds to move all this out of my way so that I can put the camera right here. All right, those are over there. Let's put the camera all the way over here. And we're going to tip it down so that I can cut. So again, the trim, got a pinwheel. I want to make pinwheels like this. Jenny Doan has a thing where you just sew them in by folding. Yes, but I don't think you can make this many on it. So I want to put this many. The girls brought this in here and I was like, hey, I want to make something just like that. Someday. I've seen more comments pop. Hi, Margaret. Are you feeling well? Yeah, I'm okay. Just having leg pain, but I'll be good. Back up to get around. Muscle spasms in my back. Oh, yeah, that sucks, Sharon. I know what it's like. Hi, Eric. You're late to the party. Yeah, the party's still going. Nobody's ever late. I have so much to do. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the pieces that I want to stay more fuller. And look at that. That did not reach 10.5 right there. Look at that. That's 10.25. So I got to add to that one. So I'm going to put this over there in my need to add pile. This one's definitely 10.5. So let's find a corner to start on. And is that 10.5 right there? No, it's not. It's 10.25 on this side. I'll straighten this up real quick so I can add another piece to it. Sorry, my ruler is falling apart, so the plastic is cutting off of the sides right here because my blade is fresh and it's super sharp. All right, so I got to add to that one too. I know some of these are good. Those were on my bottom. All right, this is definitely 10.5 that way, but not that way. Let's see. 10.5, 10.5, 10.5. 10.5 running here, 10.5 runs all the way down here. So I got to make sure that that stays really straight right there. Okay. All right. Move it. Turn it. And now line it up. And make sure everything's nice and flushed. 10 and a half, 10 and a half. Like my blocks are like so super perfect. And if it has like a seam right here, I'm just gonna cut off that piece. It's really not needed. So there's a block right there. I'll just hold them up like this. So see how some of these seams are coming out? I'm just gonna chop those off because they're gonna end up being sewn over anyway. If I did keep them on there. So there's one. I'm gonna go throw it in my other pile because now it's proper size. Grab another one. I'm going to start with this as my corner, like this. So let's line this up, line it up, and twist it just a little. There we go, like that, right there. There. Everything's equal. Turn it around. Now I'm going to line up my 10 and a half both ways. I have to keep saying the number or I'm going to end up putting it on a different line. Does anybody do that? Talk to yourself the whole entire time. Keep saying that number because you know that if you don't keep saying it, that you're going to end up cutting a different number. Because that happens to me all the time. And I'll try to see the comments when they come in on that. I should have brought the tablet in here with me, but I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to bring that down a little. About right there. Okay. Having so much fun with these, though. This is definitely fun to do block swaps, guys, and especially when it's out of scraps. All right. Here's another one. Just stacking them in my pile. So far I've made scraps out of scraps. I won't use much of them though. Like I'll probably use the top part of that and rip that off, you know, or something else. All right, let's make sure this one comes out good because that one has a tractor really nicely. So let's put that tractor in. Let's make sure my 10.5 inch line is covered here, down to there, down to there. All right, here we go. And I'll look at the comments in a second because I'm really curious. Whatever I asked, I know I asked something about sewing. How many people talk to themselves? See, I didn't even have to add this. That sucks. So cut it all off. Keep saying the number over and over in my head. So this one still has this wonderful tractor, which is cool. All right, I want to see comments real quick. Holy moly, I got 70 of you here today. My goodness, that's crazy. Tip it up because that's easier. I like to see you guys when I'm reading. Okay, let's see. Enjoy Scott doing things for you. I have one message. You have 2 legs and 2 arms. Now that's, yeah, I've dated people like that. Said, get up and do it yourself. Hi, Linda. I say the number and I still cut the wrong size. I do too, though, because I'll forget, especially if my block requires, like, if I need to cut a bunch of like 3 4/8 or something weird, and I keep saying it in my mind, and I'll still keep going to like 3.5 or 3 3/4, you know, like, I don't know why. And then I mess up the whole entire block. Only 29 thumbs up. Thanks for the reminder, Linda. Hey, June. I wasn't paying enough attention and how I have to recut 2 high blocks. Hi. I've been there, done that. How does that happen? Talk to myself. Who knows what might happen, like your blocks. Me. Exactly. Just a reminder, Tiffany, are you watching that the blocks are square with the center? Well, I don't even care if the center is actually square, honestly. If it's off, like, okay, say I was to take and cut this one tipped like that. My name is still going to be on here. It's still going to be readable. I think it'll look cool sitting in someone's quilt. Mine is tilted. Nobody else's is. So I don't care if it's center or not. They're mostly sort of center though, because I have to write on them all anyway. I put the number I need to post it. That's a good idea. I will think for the sew definitely does. If you're new, subscribe, let us know. Yes, let me know you guys are out there if you're new to my channel, because there's quite a bit of you here. And subscribe and like my videos. I'm not going to do it. I wasn't sure I was going to have the time. The box popped out. Okay. Enjoy. So I had one that said, something do it yourself. I always talk to myself. Yeah, exactly, Becca. I don't know why. It's just if I don't say something, I forget so easily. You know, Diane said no need for them to be centered. Well, I didn't think there was because it's a scrap block. So I'm going to use this side as my full side because this is okay to be a scrap when it's a big piece. All right, 10.5. And 10.5. I'm gonna bring this down just a smidge like that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if I don't say it, I'm gonna forget. And not just any forget. I'm gonna see it the wrong way forget. I'll see a number that doesn't even exist. It's weird. That's why it's also good to have a ruler that you can read accurately, because some rulers are very hard to read. And it's also good for squaring up blocks. I think personally it's nice to have the ruler that like this is a 12.5-inch ruler. It's nice to have rulers like this. There's another block, by the way. It's nice to have rulers like this because they work easier. If I was to use one of those long, skinny, wherever my 6.5-inch ruler is, one of these to trim up everything, you're doing one side, you know, then you got to turn it to the other side and make sure, and you're always lining it on your mat. So I personally prefer these bigger rulers because you can actually get that full square a little bit more accurately than using one of these. So for you new quilters, a 6.5, you know, by the 24-inch long rulers, I don't suggest that when you're cutting big squares. I suggest having a big square ruler. And Walmart actually sells this Fiskar ruler in a set, and it comes with, I think, a 6.5-inch comes with this one at Walmart. And it's like, I don't know, I think it was like 32 something. It's not very much. So, and I got this in the beginning when I first started, and I've had it since then, but the edges, I mean, I've had it for quite a while, and I keep chipping at the ruler, but it happens. And I'm pretty sure all rulers do that. They're not meant to last forever. I know that because they want you to buy these things. They want you to spend your money. So, and buy it again and again until you don't need another one. All right. Ooh, this goes like perfect. This one is like literally barely cutting or trimming off of it. Line this edge up. Yeah, this one really got close. Close. So there's another one. I'm just throwing them in my stack after I cut them. This one's probably going to be one of those close blocks as well. I want my tree frogs to fully be in here. And this does not reach 10.5 right there. So that means I need to trim this edge, make it nice and straight, and add something to it. Let's trim it down about that far. That way I can add to it. So I just got to remember to add to this side. I'll just lay it over there. Here's another one. I want this tractor to fully be in this block. I'm going to line it up, make sure that's crossing where I need it to. That's where I need it right there. Everything's lining in there. The one thing about all this is there's so many little seams that they keep getting stuck when I cut them. All right, turn it this way now. 10 and a half, 10 and a half. Where's the half? There's the half. So this one is going to look wonky. Wonky, wonky. All right, right there. There we go. So this one has a pretty tractor on it. It's so fun. So fun. Oops, I pulled two. Oops, turn the ruler where I can read it. 10 and a half goes across there. Okay, good. I have plenty of room on this one. There we go. There we go. Turn around. Killed it. 10 and a half. 10 and a half. The only thing I don't like is the white that goes around these on these rulers. I don't know why, it kind of confuses me sometimes, especially when I'm trying to line up accurate cuts. So here's another one. And I see comments coming through, but I'll read them in a second. Let me cut a couple more. Have you heard that weird popping sound? That was my hip. It constantly pops if I turn and rotate a certain way. Okay, let's lay this on here. Plenty of room there. Plenty of room there. Okay. Let's bring it down a little right there. That gives me plenty to sew on. Turn around. 10 and a half. 10 and a half. 10 and a half. I have a wonkiness right there. What? I don't know what happened there. That was weird. I must have cut sideways, which happens sometimes. But at least I caught it. There we go. Now that's lined up. 10 and a half. There we go. That was a seam. It does not want to cut the seams away. And there's so many. Okay, here's another block with tons of seams coming out. And look, it gets stuck in the rotary cutter too. Well, there's another block. All right, let's cut one more and then I'll read comments. Let's make this one kind of, there we go, right there. Right there. So this one will be offset. Watch, you'll see. It looks really cool when I do it though. Cut it right there. Okay. So watch, this one will be wonky and offset, which is really, really cool. Let's turn it around. And this one has that train in it too. So I made sure it's still in there. Lined up. So this one has a train in it. But see, if I turn it, it's not center, it's wonky. So it's okay that that looks like that. Works perfect. And it looks cute. Turn this back up. Boy, there's lots of comments between then and now. All right, let's see. Holy moly. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Found it. Always talk to, okay, saw that. Which is why I think I'm rambling on for so long during lives, because of the computer wasn't recording. I'd be talking to the walls. I've done that before, Becca, during lives. I've been talking and then my internet went out and I just was talking and talking. And I went through I don't know, I think I sewed 4 or 5 blocks before I even realized it. And I was like, okay, sew this way, fold this over this way. And then the replay of the video is missing a big, huge gap. It's kind of funny. And then it goes to something else, but I didn't delete it. I actually left it there. No need for them to be centered. If I have to cut a large number of blocks, I will put washi tape on to remind myself. And you know what? I actually have some really cool, awesome tape that's colorful. It's I just never use it. But I could, because mine, the tape that I have is thin. It meets the lines. It's a really nice thin piece of tape. It's really cool. I just have to find it. It's in here somewhere. I agree. Use that to the end of every time. Arteza has a set of square rulers for half the cost of one at Walmart, and they are very easy to read. Interesting. I don't have any Arteza stuff. Do I? No, I don't. I don't have any. I had to think about that. I bought a 30-inch square ruler to help square up quilts. I call it my Big Mama. Wow, I've never heard of a 30-inch ruler, but then there's probably tons of rulers I don't even know exist because I don't have tons of rulers. I just have what I have hanging on the wall. I need a metal ruler. I don't always see real good, and I have cut my acrylic ruler a couple times. I have two. Another thing with the acrylic rulers and rotary blades, especially with the 60mm, is I'll go to be cutting and I'll gash it on the side like this, and then end up coming up onto the ruler like so. And I end up, that's how I cut my fingers, because somehow, I don't know how it happens, or maybe it's just me, but I'll be going along the side and then it'll gash in and come up on top of the ruler, and your hands are right here. So especially big rulers, because of their size, notice if you were watching, I keep my hands more on the farther side, so that when I'm doing that, I don't cut my fingers anymore, because I've had way too many finger cutting accidents, way too many. So we'll probably who first laid out and started sewing. Kim, share me a picture. Show me a picture. That's great. And then I'll share it on the Facebook group. For those that don't know, Kim's in the Facebook group, but her computer doesn't share her phone pictures or something like that. So she sends them to me and then I post them for her. But she's actually in the group and she knows that I'm posting everything. Drafting supplies. Hi, Patricia. Here, the bee's knees, Tiffany. Welcome. Just watching and sewing a baby bubble rag quilt. Ooh, interesting. Bad, like a bad penny. Hello. Sit down. We cut out the shift. Please, bubble rag quilt. What's that? Inquiring minds want to know. Yes, tell us. I buy the Quilts in a Day rulers. I love the markings and they are easy for me to read. I don't think I have one Quilt in a Day ruler up on the shelf back there. Size 5-pound hand weight for holding rulers. I use the 5-pound hand weight, but only for my long rulers, which you guys have seen a bazillion times. My favorite is a 15.5-inch square ruler. I don't have that. I only have 12. 12.5 is the biggest I have. So if I do anything big, I have to actually use my cutting mat and the numbers on it. With a big ruler, you have to do something. I have a 3-pound weight to use. That works. The hand weight works well with larger cuts. I'm sewing 5-inch squares together, rag quilt style, and fill in the blocks with fiber fill. So it's 3D and bubbled. So it's like a bubble quilt and a rag quilt in one. That is cool. That is really cool. Torn Fabrics uses hand weights. Yes, neatly. So I just watched these 5-pound weights. They bounce. They hit the floor. Break your toe. I actually dropped mine on my foot like 2 weeks ago. I use, so let me show you. Let me walk on this side. This is what I use, guys. I use a 5-pound weight. And you know what the cool part about having weights in your room is, while you're sewing, take a break, work out. They're only 5 pounds. They can't do anything, but it'll help with your shoulders. This is the Tiffany exercise quilting show now, guys. See, you just move them around, because what you're doing is you're relaxing everything, getting it back, into motion. So having both of them in your room is awesome. So you can go down and do straight up, just play around with them, honestly, because it helps. And I've actually done that while in here. I'd get really sore from sitting, and I'd just come and pick up my weights, and I just, I'll hold them out like this, and so on and so forth. It's actually a really good idea to have your both weights instead of just one. And I wouldn't recommend more than 5 pounds, especially for us quilters, because we don't lift heavy things. But if you want to do like 10 pounds, that's on you. But it's definitely fun to mess around with them when you start getting sore and tired, to use your weights and not just using them for your rulers to be held down. And mine have rubber, so mine actually stick very well. They dangerous. Those cutters need to get mine. Physical therapy. I love Arteza. Promise since a upgrade computer. Here's out. Hi, MJ. Folks just wandered in. The Grover Dog videos. I cut the tip of my index finger cutting to the rotary cutter, jumping into my ruler 2 years later. I did it again and cut across the same finger. Was thinners to boot. That sucks because that just bleeds like crazy. Mine bled for a little while, but when I got my middle finger right here, it bled for like, I don't know, like 45 minutes. And I just sewed it together with a very, very thin needle. And I actually have a needle that I sew myself with all the time, every time I cut myself. I lift weights in my sewing room too. Yeah, it's good for, because especially if you're free motion quilting, you get stiff and stuck. And I've told you guys this, before, just sit there and even just shrugging your shoulders. But if you hold the weights in your arms down like this, and then you shrug your shoulders while holding the weights, that's actually a good exercise for right here, for your traps. I think that's traps. Yeah. I'm like totally not the workout like Scott does, but it's helpful for this so that it doesn't get tight and bothersome when you're free motion quilting, So, all right, I'm gonna turn this back down now. I think I caught up on the comments. You have kettlebells. I actually like the kettlebell. We don't have one anymore, but we did, and it kept getting dropped, and it like will break things. But I like the swing it in between the legs and doing exercises with it. All right, I'm gonna turn this back down again, and I did. So good. Cutting glove. I'm going to try that. Yeah, try the exercises. Use your weights, guys, because they're not just for holding our rulers down. All right, I'm going to make sure I get a lot of this high heel fabric in here. I want it to be used. So if this gets cut down, oh well. And the 10.5 comes all the way. Oops, got to adjust it just a little this way. There we go. There we go. All right, that should be good. And I closed my rotary cutter. There we go. I usually keep it open. If I'm like cutting over and over and over like this, I keep my cutter open. But for those of you who want to stay safe, I guess close them, because I don't really care. I'm not going to get hurt, because I'm not grabbing it by the blade, although I have. All right. I think the only time I ever really get any actual exercise is when I'm in here, and when I'm out in the long arming, because when I'm long arming, I turn the music on and I dance. I dance around while I'm long arming most of the time. I blast my music and I have fun. But when I'm in here, this is the most exercise I get. So when I'm alone, I don't do it during videos, obviously, but at least you guys know that that's how you can work out and stuff. This one is awesome. This one has a really cool guitar on it. I want this way. I have a lot to cut off of this one because this one's really big. So I'm going to try to make sure I have plenty. I'm going to slide it over this way so that this fabric is in there. And this fabric is in there. And that fabric is in there. So I'm giving myself a total big, huge pile of more scraps, but that's okay. And 10.5 right there. 10.5 down here. There we go. There we go. 10.5, 10.5, Tiffany. All right, another block down here. Let's turn it so you can see the guitar. Isn't that really cool? I had a lot of music fabric, and a lot of it was just scraps left over. So a lot of it is in here, except for the blacks. I can't put the blacks in here because I had black like this. I tried not to put too much of this kind of stuff in there because it's black. I tried not to put too much black in all my blocks, but I had lots of music fabric. Here's the tree frog guy. Let's make sure he ends up in there. Let's see, where's the 10.5 right there? That's good. Slide it this way and then that way. Right there. Right there. Right there. It's all in there. It's all in there. Make sure I have it nice and straight. This is so much fun. Like, even though I'm just standing here doing this, I don't know what it is. I enjoy it. And I did make a wonky again. Why do I keep doing that, guys? Does anybody know? Oh, it's funny. It's because I'm cutting up above. You guys see that cut right there? It's because I'm cutting above me and I can't hold that rotary cutter against really tightly, I guess. So this guy has a tree frog. And this one does have music note 1 in it. But when I got further out, I tried not to have too much of it. Boy, I have so many more to do. I'm glad I decided to do this as today's live, though, because there's so much here. All right, 10.5 goes to here, goes to there. Let's push that up a little. And most of these scraps I'm throwing away. It's the big cuts that I'll probably keep, but I'm not going to use any of that small stuff for anything. Okay, that's all lined up. Oh, stay. There we go. So like this, I'll probably use the top because it's big enough, but not the rest. And then this side I will use because I'm going to string piece all these strings together. Here's another one. The lemons are hidden, but that's actually lemons in that fabric. I had a bunch of food fabric. I still have a bunch, actually. I should show you guys because I have food fabric, and I probably showed you the stuff that I had in the garage, but I made this stack right here. Like here's corn and green beans and apples on a cherry tree, it looks like, and pumpkins and chickens, which are really, really bright and shiny. See? These are like, I don't know, there's like kitchen and related type stuff. Watermelons, Coca-Cola bottles, like I would have never put that in a quilt. Ice cream cones that are really colorful, and then tablecloth or picnic fabric. So I started saving these and putting them aside instead of putting them with my string pieces. I put them aside because I want to make some bowl cozies. So I got to go and get some wrap and zap or something. I don't remember the name of that stuff, but I had some before. I need to get more because I don't have any, so that I can make some bowl cozies with all this stuff. I think that would be cool because Alexa asked for them for Christmas and I never got a chance to make them for her. So I stuck it all right here and there it sits until I get to it. So, all right, let's see where we are. Ooh, I've got a long. Okay, let's see. All right. About cutting up. Let's see. Hi, Cindy. Help. Good night. Okay, good night, Sue. I'm going to get on the couch. Let's see. Hearing about the rotary cutter incidents made me get a cutting glove. I like my fingers. They are useful. You know, I have, because I keep my nails long. You guys know that. These are my real nails. I just get acrylic on them because I have the kind of nails that if I bend it back, it just folds back. I have really, really thin nails. I've never had thick nails, but they grow long really fast. And I actually have, because I keep the acrylic on them, I've cut before where I had my hand on the ruler and wasn't paying attention, and see how my finger is kind of hanging over that edge, and chopped my nail off. I mean, super close for one, and it just went right through my fingernail like nothing. And yeah, that's when I realized I need to start holding. This was a long time ago that I needed to start holding like away from everything. So I try to pay attention to that. I don't want to use gloves though. I think I'm better with, like, when I free motion quilt, sometimes I wear my gloves because I have the Angela Walters, like these 3-finger gloves. I use those sometimes, but it's like you can't do anything else when the glove is on. Plus, it takes 2 seconds to put the glove on and another 2 seconds to take it off. And I like to feel things with my hands. So that's why I don't wear gloves to do any work. If I cut my finger, I cut my finger. I'm sorry, but you guys actually were on the live. I've sewed through my finger. You guys saw where I don't know how I did it, but I picked up, this is closed, but I picked it up and I went to do something and I tapped my hand and I chopped it open with a rotary blade. Like, you guys have seen some of my incidents, and I should wear gloves, but then I'm not going to feel, I like to feel things when I'm doing it. And I know a lot of you are probably like that. And I've learned this over time, Okay, everyone's saying goodnight to Sue. No more mishaps yet. There's a high. I have the same ones thanks to physical therapy. I'm getting nervous. Tomorrow's my first day to substitute teach. Oh, that's awesome though. Don't be nervous. Children are fun. My Scott's mom's husband, I guess father-in-law is what you call him. He is a substitute teacher as well, and he's always at the high school, like always. He goes to all the other schools, but he's mostly a substitute at the high school. So I think he has a lot of fun with that. Tiff, that pile you're cutting off, I would throw right in the can. You want me to throw this away? No way. Like, this is a good enough piece right here. And when I yank that off, here's a good piece right here. I could just sew all these together with this and this and this, you know. I can't throw it. I mean, little stuff like this I'm going to throw away. I'm just swiping it out of the way for now, though. I'll go through it all later. I'm like 100% keep all my scraps. Like, this might be too small, so I'll chop the end off and use the top half because that's about an inch. So anything more than an inch I keep. Don't let those kids make your nerves. Kindergarten and second grade music. Oh, that's good. Try not to be all thanks. Okay, have fun. Have a great day. Lucky. Hope you're smooth. 2 classes every 40 minutes. Thank you. Every 20 minutes. Hi, Tammy. Really late. How are you feeling? I am good. I'm just fine. My cough isn't even bothering me really bad. That's like the best part. I can't spell right now. I have a lot of swing projects. I can't wait till the machine is out of the shop. You guys are walking dogs with me, and the cat just brought me a live mouse. Wow, Sharon. My cat never would catch a mouse. He would like probably run away from it. I've never used gloves. Only one cutting, only one accident. Tiffany, ask him if he has any tips for a new sub. Okay. I'll ask him and I'll let you know next time I'm live. Just remind me though. Remind me when I'm live to repeat what he said because he probably does have tips. How many are you making, Tiff? I am making 50 blocks, but I'm actually going to make a couple more because I have more scraps to just throw a couple more blocks together. I'm going to make a couple extra because I remember T saying that a couple people joined late. So I want to make sure everybody gets one of my blocks because I know a lot of the people that are on T Quilts actually watch me. So I know that they'll love to have a block from me. Cindy keeps all her scraps, but everything smaller than 1 inch goes in the dog bed. That's what my pile down there is. You guys have seen it, my big tub. I like to see. I liked your videos on how you keep your scraps. Yep, and you guys can see right there, all that is all my pre-cuts, all made from scraps. I have so many scraps. Lisa, you'll be in Scottsdale. You only be, let's see, 4 hours away from me in Scottsdale. Only for 3 days, though. Maybe you can take one of those 3 days and just come up and hang out here. Who's a troll? Is there a troll? I didn't see a troll. Oh, Slippy. Okay, Diane caught it. Use smaller pieces to tie vegetables in the garden. Wow, that's a neat idea. I don't have a garden or vegetables, but I'm assuming that this would tie some carrots together or something. So that's cool. All right, let me cut a couple more blocks and then I will have to get off of here because Scott is back and that means I can actually go and eat food because I'm hungry. I want these cat eyes to peek out right here. So I'm going to make sure I cut these. Let me turn this down again since I caught up on the comments. All right, so see, I have cat eyes right here. I want to keep those like 100% in there. So I'm going to turn this. We're going to make sure my 10.5 comes down here. 10.5 goes here. We're going to line this up. This one's going to be a crooked one. Oh, I'm not going to get both those eyes. Let's see if I can get it right there. Does that show 10.5 right here? I'll line it down just a little. Just a little here. We're going to have to go from the bottom because there's no way that that's going to land where I want it. 10.5 right there. Right there. That's lined up right there. There. Okay, here we go. We're gonna have cat eyes in this one, so we're just gonna go down along, cut all that away, and there we go with not getting another seam. All right, turn it this way now. Line up my 10.5, 10.5, 10.5 all the way around. How many of you that are here in the chat right now are in the Quilts block swap? Since there's quite a few of you here today, how many of you are in the block swap? And there we go, hitting seams. That way I know how many of you will end up with my blocks. Oh, I got a cat eye in that one, but whatever. So there's a funky block. Again, it's going to have the black all the way around it. So anything that's not like, I don't really like sewing on tight seams like this, but that's okay. The black will cover it and it'll look okay. So it'll be like slivers of stuff. But let me know how many of you are in the swap. That way you guys, I'll know how many of you have seen what we're doing and what you'll end up with and so on and so forth. We're going to make this one wonky, very wonky. Right here, right there, 10 1/2, 10 1/2, there we go. Turn it around. This one is gonna be cool. 10 1/2, right there, right there. I'm talking to myself, but that's all I ever do. All right, this one has kitty cat, and it has chickens, and it has ants, and it has cupcakes, and it has Santa or Saint Nick. So this one's a cool one. All right, let's cut one more. I'll read the comments and then I'll get off of here. So let's line this guy up. That's 10 1/2 right there. There. My phone is so annoying. I need to learn how to remember to turn that thingy off. All right, let's center that right there. Chop that off. Chop that off. And around. Line up. I also have medical grade tape on the back of this ruler for those that are curious, that holds it still. And there I did another wonky top cut again. I'm gonna have to fix that. I think it's because I'm talking and working at the same time is why I keep doing this on the top. 10 1/2. On this ruler, though, what I was saying is I have medical tape on it. I find that that helps hold the rulers down pretty good for these bigger ones. Can you see that? The tape on here, you can see it on the back. It's the medical tape that they use when they're done drawing blood or something, or taping up, you know, bandages and stuff. I put some long pieces on a short piece in the middle, so it holds pretty good and grabs the fabric pretty good. All right, here's another block. It may look wonky around it, but this is actually center in the center. So that's good. That one ended up just right. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my goodness, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then I have those other 3 that weren't big enough, 18, 19, 20. So I have 20 more to fix and trim. My goodness, that is a lot. So let's turn this way for a little bit. Medical grade tape works great on the back of rulers. I used it on all, you know, and I did in a long time ago as a secret to rulers for my fussy cutting rulers. I have some Fons and Porter fussy cutting rulers. They don't have no lines. There's no grids or anything on them. They're just plain. And then they have like, I don't have any of the rulers. They're all in my tub, which is right there. They have the 1/4 inch all the way around them that's frosted. And I actually put on the back of all of those because with the hot glue gun glue, it's just a little dab and you stick it down. If you go and watch my video, you'll see I just put it down on there and I don't even have to put pressure. It stays on there and then I can turn and the fabric turns with me. It is so awesome. And that's what I use on my fussy cutting rulers and or rulers that don't have numbers and I don't have to pay attention. It's just one thing that I'm cutting. Anything that's like a shaped or something, I use glue on them. And there's a video, it's like 3-4 years back. It's a really long time ago. So you'd have to actually look. It's like, I think the name of the video is like the secret to my rulers or something like that. I don't know, but it's old. And it was before I decided to be 100% full-time YouTuber. Whoa. Sorry, guys. That was not supposed to happen. All right, let's check out these comments. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, there's so many again. Where was I? Where was I? Okay, smaller pieces for vegetable garden. I saw that. Okay, one of my dogs and the other two is not so good. You could get a suction cup handle cheap. They are good. Yeah, and you know what? They sell them at Lowe's, Home Depot, and everything. Those suction cup things, they use there for showers, for handicap, you know, to help you in the shower. They are really very strong. Very strong. Hi, Lisa. Made it time to catch up. The small dog braver than they are. Let's see. Bye, Andrea. It probably left a long time ago, but bye. Keeping all my scraps in bags by color. Someday I may subdivide by size. You know what? I don't do by color. I just, oh my God, stop happening. What the heck is wrong here? I didn't mean for that to happen, guys. My scraps are just in here. I just literally throw all of my string pieces in one, and the rest of all my actual scraps are turned into pre-cuts, which you guys have seen. I have in videos, and I'll probably have to make another video again about it because some people were kind of a little confused. So I'll have to make another video on how I do my pre-cuts, which is all from scrap fabric. Anything that's smaller than a fat quarter but can be cut up into something, or skinny or long or whatever, I cut it into strings, 2.5 inch if it's width of fabric to width of fabric, to 2.5 inch squares, 3.5 inch squares, you name it, so on and so forth. That's how I do my scraps. I think it's easier. I don't keep them by color, I keep them by size, if that makes any sense. I think it helps me. The glove takes a little getting used to, but I like it since it helps grip the ruler. Like to feel the fabric when I cut. Same here, exactly. Okay, so let's see. In the swap, we have Diane, June. Hi, Luann. Can I suggest a place to buy fabrics? Yeah, you can, Cindy. Let's see. Hi, Lisa. Is that Lisa with an E? I don't know. It could be Lessa. I'm not sure. I'm keep missing T-Quilts. Didn't know anything about it. So if you didn't know anything about it, go over to T-Quilts on here on YouTube. Subscribe to her channel. She's doing the block swap this year, but it's over for signups, but she does retreats and all sorts of other things that you guys can sign up for, and block swaps and donation stuff, all sorts of things. She's all over the place when it comes to getting stuff done. Everyone's asking Cindy where. Okay, Luann just made it. Never heard of T-Quilts. Well, it's TEAQUILTS here on YouTube. And you can go over and check her out. Marshall Dry Goods. Ah, yes, I use Marshall Dry Goods all the time, Cindy. So yes.
You're still alive?
Yes, T-Quilts.
back.
She has a great channel.
He's back. I love you.
Brenda, it's T-Quilts. You have to check. So I only have 4 of you right now that are doing the swap. Have any of you bought from them? Yes, I have bought from Marshall Dry Goods. The reason why I buy from Marshall Dry Goods, my favorite thing is their 108. It's $7.99 a yard. You can't beat that because everywhere else is way too expensive. Yeah, yes on YouTube, yes online. No, never have. Medical grade tape works for the back rulers. Great deals. Shipping over 50. Yes, you have to spend $50 to get free shipping. T is the reason I'm a quilter. I love her videos. Oh, awesome. I used to use them. Lots of 108 fabric. Yes, I love the 108. Patricia's lost sound. I still have sound though, I hope. I intend to do the block. Lost sound, lost sound, lost sound. Hold on. Doing it. Let's see. Okay, I'm reading. Rest tape, please. First I've heard about them. Hi, Scott. Hi, Scott. Okay. Is T-Quilt on YouTube? Yes, she is on YouTube. All right, come in and say hi, Maxine. Maxine has shaved her head because she wants it to grow back natural. But when she walked into the yard the other day, I was outside having a cigarette. She walked in and this is what I saw. She kept saying, I was going to do it, Mom. I was going to do it because she dyed her hair black and didn't want it black anymore. She wants it all natural. And then yesterday, and I have a video. I'm not going to post it, but she's going to have it.
Okay.
I have a video of her getting pierced. She got her piercing right here, but she already lost her ball on her septum piercing. So like mother, like daughter. I was like this when I was her age. I had a shaved head and I had way more piercings than her. I had lots more and tattoos. So
Next is my belly button.
yeah, she's all over the place, guys. But she's a teenager, so she's like me. I just got what's for dinner. She's so pretty. Yeah, she works. She rocks it though, doesn't she, guys?
Everybody said that.
Yeah,
The lady came
she's-
up to me and she said, "You
because
got a
she's so-
perfect head," and I was like,
She's
"Thank
got
you."
like a great head. Yes, perfect and
No wrinkles or bumps. That's
Yeah.
what she said.
yeah. You have a couple little scars, but that's it. We all do because you guys bumped your heads a lot when
I
you
need-
were kids.
I need you to go over it though, because I have baby hairs that are longer than this. So
Yeah. So she came over. We're gonna go hang out now. So
Yes.
there are 78 of you. Oh my god, that is the most I have ever had. You guys rock. I am so happy to have all of you
You
guys
are
here.
too cute.
Yeah,
Oh.
you are.
I try.
All right. So for you that are new to my channel, this is Maxine,
Hi.
my daughter. She's 17 years old. And there's actually a video of her and her friends recording making blocks. So if you guys are interested,
was
check it
fun.
out. Her and her friends came over and made some blocks in a video. It was teaching teens terrifically, or Tiffany teaches teens terrific or something. It was kind of cute. So look at that, 79 watching.
That's good.
80.
That's a lot of people.
Oh, it hit 80. Only
lot of
40
people.
thumbs up, guys. Come on. When you leave this video, don't forget your thumbs up.
Okay.
All right. And everyone said hi to you, Scott.
Oh, hi.
So we have matching father-daughter, bald head, and bald
Yeah,
head.
I shaved mine.
I
Yeah,
said I'm gonna bake it next.
I shaved mine.
All right, guys. Well, I am so glad you guys all came and joined me for this wonderful Sew Sunday. I'm hoping that all of you are out getting some sewing done. And I'm glad that you
Gotta
guys
watch
were
out
all
now, you
here.
work in the
I'm
sun,
going to
it might
go
burn.
eat and hang
It
out
already
with my
has
kid
back here.
and
Yeah,
my
see?
other kid who's not
I
going
have
to
it
be.
for
And
camera.
yeah, I hope you guys
See,
all
you're-
have a great
you got
night,
used
and
to it.
thanks you
Your
for
head, when it's
joining.
first done,
And don't forget to
Work cut
subscribe,
out, and
like,
then I
and
get
share,
lashes
guys.
right here.
I'll talk to you later.
it might
Bye,
be a
everyone.
Or something.
We're
You
not
have to
allowed
wear,
to.
I have to wear something. It'll burn. Your head's not used to it.